Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Houston, Texas, where we are here for the Rise at the Warehouse qualifier, the first NSC qualifier of 2026. Welcome to the new year, Strat.
Oh, happy new year, my friend. Hopefully everybody had a great holiday season. Kicking things off here in 2026 with Rise at the Warehouse. It's been a fun one to watch. A little bit of a throwback obstacle out there that's been causing a lot of trouble. More of a static style, brute force obstacle, no ways to skip or link. That one's been the talk of the town today. Merry Cliffmas, not very merry for many.
Yeah, no, that one's been a tough one, and it's been an interesting obstacle to watch unfold. And one of the reasons I really like it so far in the course is that in the hybrid, you get all these different elements, right? But athletes are going to run hybrid today. They're going to run speed. And then tomorrow, they're going to run hybrid speed and burnout. And this is really a component of the burnout being tested here on day one, trying to weed out the competitors.
Yeah.
Trying to find the competitors who are going to be good in that burnout discipline, because you can't win an NSC qualifier unless you're good at all three disciplines. And you're going to have to be good at these bogeys to get through this hybrid here.
That's a good test of all their skill sets right out the gate. It's been a fun one to watch, man. We've got a good clear in second wave, so go back and watch if you're just now joining us. Haven't watched athletes from the second wave compete. Just finished up not too long ago. And wave 3 athletes, they've been watching all day long and ready to go in just a bit.
Here's just a quick look at the prelim scoring. All athletes are going to run this prelim hybrid course. In the top 60 total athletes, 40 open athletes, 20 female athletes will move on to run a prelim speed course where their combined scores will determine the top 15 that will move on to our day 2 finals. So athletes will get points based on their placement. And here's a quick look at the leaderboard so far. Here's where the open division stands. Ben Scraley, Dax Musovic, and Bodie Snow are your top 3 right now.
Shout out to Ben, man. He was one of the, I would say, Wave 1 athlete towards the tail end of Wave 1. Making it in, still in first place after a full Wave 2 goes by. Only a handful of athletes made it to the hops at the warehouse last obstacle of a pretty tricky bar hopping obstacle, utilizing sides of a platform instead of a cradle. We'll see if some of the technical specialists out there will be able to clear it so we can get some clears in the open. Meanwhile, in the female division, we did get one clear. Helena Smith, exciting run, fun to watch there at the tail end, got through the rise to the occasion obstacle. And the big challenge mostly for that field has been getting the tough cliff obstacle, the compression obstacle, and then the giant Russian swing right before that, building up that momentum enough and then launching yourself to the landing platform to be able to do that in a timely fashion and have time to finish out the course has been the challenge. So some more exciting runs coming y'all's way here and a lot of familiar faces in Wave 3. Stay tuned. Check those fantasy teams out, see how they're doing. If you're a part of our Patreon support, we've got the fantasy points adding up. See who's going to be walking away with a Warped Wally's Starhucks coffee mug. Great time, great season for that. And we'll have some commercials here in just a bit. Shout out some of the other sponsors.
Yeah, it looks like our first athlete getting ready, getting onto the starting platform.
Let's give it up for our first wave 3 athlete, Allison Bond.
They're starting, Hunter.
Oh, first one on the platform, getting ready to kick things off here in Wave 3. Allison Bond, ready to go. 15 years old, has got 7 years of experience in the world of ninja. Striding away across. First curved start to the course as we are working our way up and through. First few obstacles, a little shaky on the landing, but we're A-OK. Into the unstable crossing. Got a couple off-angle holds to swing from. No problems for Allison. She's working her way across. Sponsored athlete by Sky Zone. She trains out of Ninja Mania. She's the goalie for her lacrosse team at her high school. This is her 9th time competing with the NSC. Placed 7th at the Ascend qualifier, already through the tough line of cliff ledges. Kind of a half and half, one really thin ledge and the light blue rise-colored ledge. A little easier to hold on to. And the compression obstacle here, been a challenge one as well. They start sideways, twist in midair to grab onto the slopers. And try to catch one more sideways type hold. Angled ledge to traverse across for the dismount. Goes to the front side of the slopers. Doesn't quite get it on her first try. 10-second reset time per obstacle, per retry. Up to 3 attempts per obstacle within that 3-minute time limit. Goes for another toss, catches it a little better that time, maintaining the grip. Forward onto that sloped ledge. You can see that front side is leaning away from her. And this one, the front one that she's holding on to, is a little easier to grip. Gives her some more swing as she falls forward off to the side to make the point. And here we go, the big swing that we talked about. This was a fun one. I did a teaser video kind of showing athletes just get thrown into frame, don't know where they were coming from, and this is the contraption they came up with. Allison Bond goes for a send across the foam pit.
She's got to get out, Strat. Only 30 seconds left.
That's half the obstacle right there, is climbing out of the foam pit, but here we go. We might be seeing our first hybrid clear in Wave 3, leading the charge. Allison Bond, hold on tight. No, falling off of the R. Unfortunate, just rushed it a little bit. If she can get this clear still, it would be so close to getting that clear. Just rushed that jump. Knew she was short on time. A really strong run to kick things off here in Wave 3. Great job, Allison. Ezekiel Huber on the move right now. Swinging up and over, going straight to the bar. Gonna help with that dismount. Another one of the barn athletes. Most athletes in attendance today from one specific location. They've got about 10 representing the barn today. Big up and over. That's the Folsoms and a few other athletes known to be training out of their second location. And now the open division are only allowed to utilize the smaller ledges. A big swing up. That's been the biggest stopping point for many. Ezekiel not having a problem with it at all. Big on the outdoors and being in nature. He's only got a few years of experience. This is his 4th NSC Saw him at Obstacle Academy. Hold on tight, good turnover. Now they are only allowed to use that front ledge. Ooh, a big fall there. He bounces right back up. He's okay. Top 40 move on. He got 56th place at Obstacle Academy. Didn't quite make it into the next phase. Wants to get through this. You can see he's in 9th place right now. Haven't had much success with athletes getting through the bogey line. And here we go. Come on, Mr. Huber. There we go. Excellent job. Even less athletes made it to this point. Good pullback to get the swing going quickly. That's also been a big area that athletes don't really know how to get that battering ram style obstacle built up for momentum. And then the timing the jump here is vital. Oh my gosh, almost went through the ring. Plenty of hang time. No stranger to knowing how to land that timing just right, and plenty of time for at least 2 tries here.
Yeah, coming up on 30 seconds to go. He's going to take rest here. He's going to only give himself one good opportunity. He's not going to have 2 good shots at this with a 10-second penalty.
Over. Yeah, that's tough. They have to go on the insides and outsides. There's no way to really skip this safely. Oh, my goodness. He almost made it work. What a run. And just like that, the first 2 athletes here in Wave 3 showing us that we're going to get some more potential athletes, buzzers by the end of the day. Jaxon Amaro ready to go, coming from the Midwest Warrior Academy. Lean back, tighten up that line to get your way around that curve. Jaxon swinging up, feeling confident with the one-handed swings. Up we go on to the unstable bridge. Modified obstacle, the Christmas tree. Still got your Christmas tree out past New Year's. I think it's time to hang it up. Goes for that switch grip grab for that clean dismount. Jaxon got 7 years of experience in the world of ninja. Goes for the turnaround on the cat grab. That's just in play. Makes it a little easier to traverse the sidewall. Also been competing in track and field, focusing on the triple jump and long jump, and climbing at his local bouldering gym. We'll see if that climbing has helped out when it comes to these small ledges. And I hopped up there during the break. Guess how far I got, DeGangi?
The second move.
Not even off the first platform. I couldn't even get through the first. Jaxon making light work of that one, so the bouldering's been paying off. Let's see if we can get the grip back in time for this compression. Compress your luck off this dice roll. Mid-air turn to front hand, just misses. Give it another shot. This is his 7th time with the NSC. Catches on the second attempt. Hold, thumbs underneath, putting on the brakes, goes for the big reach. Matches and swings for the dismount. Let's go, Jaxon. Minute to go. Try to build up momentum here on the big swing. Jaxon almost made it into day 2 at Jungle Gym earlier this season. Got 21st place, so he has been knocking on the door to make it into the finals. Ooh. Launches, doesn't quite get the timing. Have another opportunity. Moving it up, he'll have to hurry through these holes if he wants to get this point. My goodness, launches through it, but the time runs out. And just at the buzzer. Still a really strong run from Jaxon. I think that's going to be something we'll see a handful more times of athletes just having a hard time dialing in the swing tech. As Maeve Murphy standing by ready for her run. Maeve coming out of the Stanford Ninja Academy. She's walking her way through, no problem on obstacle 1. She's played volleyball for her high school, but focusing more on Ninja now. Working through this tricky, unstable bridge. You can see the hands on each side cause it to tilt left and right. It will go completely 90 degrees if you let it. Maeve competed back at Vitality and Ascend this season. Made it on the day 2 at Vitality. Finished 12th place there, so not quite qualified for the finals. Try to work your way through some of these ledges, going for the monkey bar method, utilizing just the green ledges. Both sides are in play. Don't get much help from the smaller ledge on the side, though, but it might be enough just to get your body ready and lined up more for the transfer. Fighting through it. Not going to get on try 2. Third and final try here. But the fallback, not clean enough. Stepped off the start platform after engaging the obstacle, and that's going to be her third fall. Unfortunate way to end that one. That grip gauntlet, still a pretty big challenge there. Nice try. Max Suskin, ready to go. The Halloween Ninja. Got a little ways to go before Halloween kicks back up. We're making our way through right now. Don't want to have any jump scares through this course. You almost tilting the Christmas tree off to the side. Not going to get it on that one. Going to have to reset.
Come on, Max. Just get through it. You don't need to do anything too crazy. Trust me, you want all your energy for the bogey. Let's be smooth.
Hopping his way through, trying to time out these transitions. There you go. Big overhang on the hands, making sure that board's not going to flip on him this time. Coaches out of the Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville location. Quickly through the sidewall run. 8 years of experience. Tenth time competing with the NSC. Grip being tested right now. And popping right off. Those ledges are brutal. Ooh, he tried moving quick. One last try for Max. One more attempt going for the lean back. Just a lot of lock-off strength required on this obstacle. Ooh, and the twist around peels him off to the side. Hard-fought battle out there. And Sophia Krinker-Choi ready to go. Ring in hand. Sophia on the move. Swinging her way through the hooks. Going out of the Movement Lab San Dimas out in California. And going straight on to it. Female division has the option to go into this version, utilizing it more like a bookend style crossing. We've only seen, say she's the third athlete to attack the obstacle in that way, and some athletes just feel a little more confident with that approach. Don't have to worry about the obstacle tipping as much, but it does tax the grip a little more. Something you got to think of going into these next few really grip-intensive hanging obstacles. Good control here. Bump over just a bit more. That swing gets built up. Got that dismount bar coming up. Good toss across, and we'll be sure we can stick that landing or grabbing a little bit more chalk if needed. And on to compressor luck, a little sideways throw, followed by that small ledge. Good grabs going to the front side of the block. Try to hold up a little bit closer to the switch grip grab. Not going to get on her first try. I've seen a few athletes go both hands on to that front slope and then make a quick transition underneath. Some athletes able to catch with both ledges in hand. A little more of a blind grab makes that next compression grab once again. Not quite able to hold it that time. One final attempt, about 15 seconds. Grip staying strong on the first toss in the compression obstacle, but this catch not quite there for a nice try. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
The secret factory in an unknown corner of the world. Bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Welcome back, folks. Jaxon Polasek waiting for that commercial break to finish up as we stride our way across the tops. Jaxon, another athlete here from Rise at the Warehouse. Ooh, big skip there right out the gate. Oh, went for the switch grip grab and worked out for that next to last obstacle. Hold up, got to go back. Don't drop yet. A little too early, can't go before the full reset time has expired. Wait that full 10 seconds. Good job not accidentally dropping down. Find the footing here to go for the jump. Hold on. Trust behind him is in play, but able to figure out the timing.
Right hand first, right now, let's go. Right high, good.
And on to the floating cliffs. Looking pretty confident. Up and over, there we go, first try. No need to slide it to the side, just enough swing built up for that sideways dismount. Jaxon do a quick shakeout, recover a little bit. For the big hop up on to Compress Your Luck. Quick sideways grab, good catch. Two swings, thumbs underneath. Up and in, pull through for the dismount down. There we go, Jaxon. Minute to go, on to the swing. Big kickback. Three swings, gets it on his fourth perhaps. Launching forwards, almost thought about it. Big jump coming up. Ooh. Oh, yeah, just timed it. Is so tricky. You feel like you have enough, but then you take an extra swing or two. And just knowing when to launch yourself can be the frustrating part of this obstacle and a pretty big time commitment. There's three swings. Fourth swing, one hand on, but not able to get both in place. That'll do it for Jaxon. So we're seeing more athletes break through to that finally. Katelin Little standing by. Katelin trains out of the Ultimate Ninjas at Libertyville location. Longtime athlete with the NSC. This is her 16th time competing. Made it into day 2 at Jungle Gym. Ended up in 12th place there. Try to increase that position today. We're working our way through right now on the sidewall.
Yeah, Katelin's moving with some good urgency here. 45 seconds to this point.
Been bouldering a little bit. Trying to get better at that. That's going to help the grip strength when it comes to these upper body challenging obstacles. No problem traversing through those tiny ledges. I'm going to utilize that grip strength one more time on the compression obstacle.
Yeah, I would rest here just a little bit. Just came off of a pretty grip-intensive cliff obstacle, and you've got another one right after these boxes here.
Here we go. Let's see what the play is going to be on that. Got to go ledge. Decides to go with the full-on sideways catch and making it on. Switching to that one ledge. It's a little deeper of a cut there for the hands to hold on to. Bicycle kick through to the edge of the platform and sticks the landing. We're going to be moving on to the swing. And now can we get this built up quickly? Keep working up that leaderboard a little bit more at a time. Just got to cover the distance to get to the pad. Big leap, shoulder roll on out of there. Nicely done. Try to crawl out of the pit as fast as we can. It's turned into a episode of Legends of the Hidden Temple. Trying to make your way out. But here we go. Onto the rise. Sideways throws. You can go up and over. Turn that over to catch like it's a wing nut, or try to go onto it like a bookend. And that's going to do it. A little higher up, 3rd place right now for Katelin. Nice job.
Yeah, but sitting in 3rd right now, great spot to be for Katelin. That certainly guarantees her for the speed round later on tonight.
Up now is going to be Christian Hart, nicknamed the Hardcore Ninja. Finalist back on season 17 of American Ninja Warrior. Stanford Ninja Academy, where he trains. He's working on his music and writing poems and lyrics as of late. It's a little shaky start, but we're okay. Going to shake that off, keep driving on. Wants to pursue music production and audio engineering. We are hopping away across right now. Quick kips to get through that cleanly. This is 11th time with NSC, hopping his way up. Good skip there. And good sideways throw to get the dismount. Been to all of the qualifiers this season. Been fighting for that day 2 appearance. Hasn't quite made it yet. Big reach up. Hold on tight. Nice job, Christian. Get that grip ready for another quick test of the strength here on this tricky toss across.
Yeah, and you're really starting to see these Wave 3 athletes handle those bogeys pretty well. Definitely expect a lot more athletes to start reaching the back half now.
Good high grab. Repositioning the hands a bit. Prepping for that one and loses it on the backswing. Checking his lip. Not sure if he hit the block as he tossed pretty high onto that second dice. The teen male champion back in 2023 at the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. And again, goes for that two-handed catch and follow through.
Yeah, looked pretty identical to that first attempt there.
A little bit more chalk. See if he changes the approach or just goes forward one more time and reaches a little higher, a little stronger of a hold. Trying to stay a little slower on the front ledge on the backswing. It peels him off. You can see how tricky it is to hold. Here's the turn. Yeah, might have caught his face a little bit on the corner.
Yeah, he definitely caught his lip a little bit. You could see him go high. The corner of the box just caught his lip there, but then here's a look at the next catch. Almost gets it, just a little inaccurate. And here's the second one here. Almost identical, but just can't lock in the catch.
Wow, tough break. Great try. Sam McCarthy standing by.
Yeah, I got to apologize to Sam McCarthy. This is 2 comps in a row now. He's been listed incorrectly in the run order. He was Wave 1 when the first email went out. There's a mismatch in the names in my database versus Ninja Master, and so the names got messed up. But don't worry, Sam. I got you next time.
Oh, he's swinging his way through, looking relaxed so far to start off his run. Kipping his way through. Cautious approach here. A wise decision on one that's caught a lot of athletes off guard today. Good sideways scramble. No need to chalk up, wants to get right to it. Good turnaround. Now he's just trying to eye up that upper ledge. Big reach there. Nicely done. Athletes that can do that in the slow motion fashion just shows the consistency of strength that they're able to put forth on those small ledges. Next catch coming up. Hold it, sandwich it shut with those thumbs and hold on tight for the dismount. A little off angle, but we're okay. Shaking out the hands a little bit. You got some easier holds here compared to the ledges they were just on, but this first ring grab can be pretty aggressive based off how you launch yourself from the Russian swing. A lot of momentum built up quickly. Get some hang time. Ooh, my goodness. Dropping down, a little too hot there. Got plenty of arch, but not enough distance. Quick test of the balance. Get back right into action. Still plenty of time to get through this. Perhaps one attempt on the hops at the warehouse. Trying to find the timing. Oh my goodness gracious.
Jeez, Strat.
Well, he undershot the first time and overshot on try 2. I mean,
Yeah,
you can just.
what do you make of that?
You see how much how much of a variable this is, knowing when to jump. I think he can dial this one in. Going to be on a short time towards the crossing. Great catch that time. Grabs onto the hoverboard and gets the point there, right there at the end. And will at least want to hop on this with the time left to see what it feels like to toss across, but that'll do it for his run. Great job fighting through there, the tail end. I mean, look at this.
He gets so much height here. Jeez.
Oh, my goodness. I believe I can fly.
Yeah, he catches that way too high.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see in redemption time they say, get the ring out the way. We want to go straight to the splat.
I bet, dude. I bet they're going to do some crazy stuff in redemption time.
All right, Tristan Anderson on the move right now. Tristan, no problem on the first two. Trains out of the Obstacle Academy. 8 years of experience. Moving a little sideways here. Not going to get it on his first attempt. You can see how easy that hold will tip to the side. It's his sixth time competing at the NSC. Saw him at Obstacle Academy. He made it into day 2. Finished in 11th place. Changes his plan of attack here. Goes to the pillar for a quick hop across. Tristan going for the backwards approach here. Work our way up and over. There we go. Nice job. Good fight through that on one try. Time for a quick change of direction and a good catch on the second block. Oh, not going to get it on the drop down. Take it back to the start and see if we can catch it here. Hopping back into action. Just undershot on the front ledge. We'll have to go back. Oh no! Peels out, caught the front side that time, but loses the grip on the trail hand. That'll do it for Tristan. Molly Mack ready to go. Molly McGovern standing by. Stride across the first few blocks. Trains out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. Swinging our way through. Competed at the first NSC Youth Championship. It's her 7th time. NSC. Working with that swing through for the dismount. Nicely done. Fourth qualifier of this season. Made it to day 2. The 3 previous qualifiers she's attended. Finishing in 8th, 9th, and 13th. Right there at the cutoff. Start the season off with the top 4 athletes, and then we have repeat clears, repeat qualifiers. So working down leaderboard a little at a time. We're at currently any 5th place finishers qualify. Molly trying to work her way up that leaderboard a little bit more each time. Big swing coming up. Good catch onto the slopers. Next sideways grab. Trusting the front side with 2 hands. Quickly transitions into the sideways move, and now will match on the backswing for the swing dismount. There we go, Molly. Falling forwards to get to the next big swing obstacle here. Ring in the new year. When you know you're on a tight time limit, this one can be frustrating as you're trying to build up that swing quickly. You gotta be patient. Goes for it a little too soon. Had the swing built up slowly but surely, but rushed the jump. We'll have to reset. Gotta be patient. This is where years of big jumps swinging off of the swing set come into play. Nicely done, Molly, able to figure it out. 20 seconds to go. She'll have one good try at this. Needs a lot of height to rotate that eye sideways. Almost gets it. But into 5th place for Molly. Great run. Getting close to a clear again for these athletes here in Wave 3. Up now is going to be Ryan Cooper. Old Super Cooper striding his way around the outside corners. Another athlete with the True Momentum Elite crew. The Texas Ninja League champion from the 2023 and 24 seasons. 2nd place for the WNL Young Adult back in 2024. Hopping his way across right now. A bit of an ankle injury last year. Seems to be pretty recovered from that. Not slowing him down on the lower body obstacles. Not too worried about falling on it. Here on the upper body as we try to find some space for the hands. Good patience to match up that grip and land down after a tough grip intensive obstacle. He's got his own obstacle design company, Neon Ninja Designs. Hold tight with that swing. Good pull through. Mr. Cooper looking strong right now, heading on over to the swing. This is his 7th time with the NSC. Getting that swing built up here. Time to fly. Launches over. Oh my gosh, had so much hang time there.
Yeah, he really laid out for that.
Getting a little bit of a running start into it. See how much distance they have to cover. Launching again. He is getting hang time, but needs to cover a little more distance. So not sure if it's the timing of which he's jumping or if it's perhaps needs a little bit more momentum. 3rd and final try for him. Lots of swing. No, my goodness gracious. Off to the side, giving Bellion a scare. Oh my gosh. like in the rafters, jumping off to the side. Smile on his face. I'm glad he had the air awareness to latch onto something. Not quite able to figure that one out, but still, nice try from Mr. Cooper. Nick Warren standing by.
Okay. Nick, any questions? Yes. Three, two, one, on you.
All right, Nick Warren on the move. Short work, making a quick dismount there, cutting out a couple of those holds in the sideways obstacle. Trains out of the next level ninja gym. Working through these tiny ledges. This is 9th time with the NSC. Good grab up top.
Quick, 37-second strat. What are we doing?
Oh, man, he knows how important it is to get these later 2 obstacles some time to breathe. Quick, put on the brakes with the thumbs. There we go. Mr. Warren.
He's a sub-minute to this point. What are we doing right now? Nick Warren is absolutely cruising so far.
He's made it to day 2 back at Ascend. Out of the other qualifying attempts, he hasn't made it into day 2 too often, so he's trying to change that today. Big leap, got the hands on the ring for a second, but needed a little more distance. Try number 2 coming up. Plays football and rugby. Trying not to get tackled by this obstacle right here. And right now we're looking at a potential clear here in the hybrid. Check the Bartek, folks. Front side. Not going to hang there for too long. You can't have much of a backswing or else you'll pop right off. There's no cradles up there. It's completely flat. But the speed at which he got here finally takes Mr. Scraley out of the top leaderboard position. There's 1. There's 2 to the platform and the buzzer. Sprinting through. Let's go, Mr. Warren. Bypassing the need. Go to the front side of that second warehouse. Secures the buzzer. First one through the hybrid in the open division. What a run. Let's go have a chat with him down there with Mr. DeGangi.
You can stand right here. We'll look at our camera that's right here. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Nick Warren just getting off the course. Nick, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty fired up.
Dude.
I was really excited about getting that last one.
Yeah, well, tell me a little bit. You got to the boxes in about 37 seconds, and you got to the Russian swing in under a minute. How?
Just go for it. Go as fast as you can. You got to really trust your abilities. And I was really, really confident on all the cliff stuff. So I just had to get there as fast as I could.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about the bogeys. Ninja Killer so far here today. How did you feel on it?
I felt really, really confident. You know, I've been training on cliffhanger for a while now, especially with Jackson and Bradley. Gabo, we drew a lot of cliffs, so very in my zone on those.
Well, dude, first clear. I can tell you're still out of breath, so I don't want to keep you here too much longer. Can you tell me just a little bit? What are you looking forward to going into the speed round?
Just seeing how fast I can push myself and hopefully go faster than I did on this one.
Dude, well, good luck. Catch your breath. Nicely done, man.
Thank you so much.
You'll love to see it, man. Fired up out there, putting it all together. Really impressive run from Mr. Warren. That's going to be a tough time to beat. Sydney Smith standing by, ready for her attempt. As we are running away across. Onto the hooks we go. Sydney also trains out of the barn. Working away onto the Christmas tree branches. Coming up on almost 20 competitions with the NSC. This is her 19th time competing. So we are working our way through. Started back with season 2, was very consistent. Taking on a wide variety of courses, so very experienced. Here we go. Hold on tight. Both sides are in play. Gets a little off axis on that transition, moving forwards. Saw her once this season already at Obstacle Academy. Was in 15th place. So not quite qualified yet for the finals, and these ledges are slowing up Sydney by quite a bit. See how small the black ledges are, almost white ledges now by the amount of chalk being utilized by the athletes. So you've got a little more purchase on the green side, but not much. Staying up a little higher here. Pinky fingers popping off. And Sydney not quite able to fight through. Tough break for Sydney Smith. Up now is going to be Aidan Geiger. Work our way across. On to the hooks we go. Good links through, looking for a couple moves here on the hops. Quickly through the tree branches. Trains out of the Movement Lab, San Dimas, out in California. Good crossing there. He's got his own backyard course he trains at. Can climb a V11 in rock climbing, so yeah, these ledges might feel just like a walk in the park for this young man. Nicely done. Swinging through, short work on the Ninja Killer today. As we're getting ready for the compression obstacle. This is his 6th time with the NSC. Again, grip, showcase being put on display. Nicely done, Mr. Geiger. Head on over for the big swing. Get that momentum built up. And I missed it. Oh, sorry, folks, hit the wrong button. That was on me, guys. Sorry for the camera switch. Horrible timing. Aidan making it across on his first try. I owe you some push-ups on that one, Geiger. Sorry about that. Can we get this in one attempt? Almost. Try number 2. The front side just mistimed it once again. Not quite able to dial it in, but still a fast run to that point gets him into 2nd place. Fast and clean, no falls to the final obstacle. Put him in a good position. Next athlete standing by. Ellory Lenz, ready to go. Gets the run to start things off. Overshoots the platform. Will have to take a fall on the Christmas tree. A quick reset. Jumps right back into it. Quick hands, quick work. Once he's able to engage. Launching his way up and over on the sidewall. Trains out of the Springfield Warrior Sports. Straight arms for a little bit, feeling pretty confident with his grip as we work our way over to the tricky transition to the overhead ledge. And with that wingspan, able to pull his way up and hold tight.
Get out, control your breathing. Doing great, Ellory.
Take a chance to chalk up a little bit. Plays a handful of different instruments: piano, drums, guitar, bass guitar, viola. A few others as well. Always trying new skills, and right now putting the skills of the grip to the test. Pulls through. I think we're good. We are. See, we head over to the swing to get things built up. Timing out the launch here. Ooh, off to the side. See if he can collect himself to get this figured out. Here we go, try number 2. Yeah, he is perhaps a little nervous from that first attempt going sideways. It will send you straight forwards. It must be just the way you launch yourself. Can be pretty intimidating. It's not too often gyms have contraptions like this that can cover a lot of ground and a lot of height.
Yeah, and Rise just has such a big foam pit.
No, so close. Great try, Ellory.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know if you talked about it. I was out on the floor, but Ellory's a fantastic speed athlete. He bumped at Obstacle Academy. I think he was like 30th in the hybrid and took like first on speed or second and bumped all the way into the top 15 solely on his speed run. So watch out for him.
There's a chance. Anabella Heinrichs standing by. Starts her run around the corner. Coming out of Longmont, Colorado, trains at the Arc Ninja Gym. We're swinging our way through. This is Anabella's 15th time being with NSC. She's made it to the Day 2 finals, half of those occasions. Controlling her way through until that final 2 handles. So we've seen a lot of athletes get hung up there. You think you're in the clear. And that one catches you off guard. He's got an 8th place earlier this season at Obstacle Academy. Not quite qualified yet. Try to fight for her spot here today. Working her way across and into the floating cliffs. Been coaching since she was 14 years old. 21 now, so quite the experience in the coaching world. Sure, she's got a lot of students cheering her on from afar, watching the live streams. And no problem on the upper body obstacle. So we're getting ready for the big toss here on Compress Your Luck. Get that swing lined up just right for that sideways turn mid-air. Great switch grip grab, locks it in. And another point for Anabella. Well, she's been a certified scuba diver since she was 10 years old, so probably not too scared of taking some falls here. I know they fall backwards off of boats, so I don't think she's afraid of a little hang time. Let's see if she can find the timing here for the launch. Big leap and no problem there for Anabella. Only 15 seconds though. It's going to jump right into it. Can we get the swing built up? Turn over that eye hold. Oh, just overshot it a little bit. Great run though from Anabella. Puts her into 6th place. Coming up now is going to be Gavin Markowitz.
Gavin, any questions? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, on you.
Gavin on the move. Still pretty early on in his NSC experience. Only his 4th time competing.
Gavin Markowitz is an animal at NSC Fantasy. In the first 3 weeks of NSC Fantasy, he took 1st place among like 200 plus teams. 3 weeks in a row.
I wonder if he put himself on the on his own fantasy team for this one.
Yeah, so far, so good. I mean, if he did, he's going to be happy with it. 30 seconds to this point. He's cruising.
Ooh. A little confused there for a second, but able to dial it back in. Big reach up and hold it on full extension. Let's go, Gavin. Gets the drop down. Keeps that momentum rolling. Highest he's placed this season was 10th at Ascend. Hold, put on the thumbs. Yes, sir. Man, talk about just a lot of determination on those 2 obstacles alone. At grip strength being pushed to the max. And now they got to calm it down, be patient to try to build up momentum off of this Russian swing. Here we go. Launched. Great catch. Oh no, Gavin!
Oh no.
Missed one of the sides on the splat.
Oh, that's huge. He did the hard part. He did the time-consuming part, and he would have gotten to the final obstacle clean strat. That would have been massive.
Well, I don't think this will be a problem for him to get again, but it does affect his time overall and will exert a little more strength. Those dowels do spin a bit. That's what maybe caught him off guard as he went to launch onto it. He'll have about 40 seconds to recover and give this a try. Front and back, not going to get it on try 1. Launching up. Solid catch on the front side again, but this one will be short time. He's going to give it a try here with about 5 seconds. Get out of there!
Oh no, Gavin!
Oh, what a way to end it. What a run.
Oh, strat, and I got to go to it though.
Oh,
Those couple extra seconds. Oh,
no. Yeah. That
heartbreaking.
Had he got there cleanly, he would have had time to recover and perhaps lock it in.
And that final attempt on that flying bar was so good. Great run from Gavin.
Well, Jason Barron's on the move right now. Coming out of Ninja U. Ooh, gets hung up on the dismount, was moving quick. I think we'll see some athletes wanting to push the pace and get surprised by how unstable this bridge is. And Jason, another fall there. Just got to calm it down. Just one of the shortest and youngest athletes to compete on American Ninja Warrior. Had some great runs out there, getting some buzzers. See him locking in here. A little slower approach to be sure about it this time, and he's out of hot water. But he's got his work cut out for him now to get through the rest of this course without any more falls. On to the bogeys we go. Working his way over, hold on. Double up, big pull there, nicely done. Out and over onto the compression obstacle. That was huge to get through the Mary Cliffmas. Latching in, thumbs, hold on, staring down at the ground. You don't want to be doing that. He is locked in here, big reach, but the backswing peels him off. Just out of reach. A great save, managing to hold on to that sloper. Got a good feel for it now. But the drop down, the grip might be taxed. Third and final attempt here, and not going to get the turnaround on the cube. Hard-fought battle out there for Jason. 26th place. With about 30 more runners or so to go. We'll see if he can make it into the top 40. Up now, Olivia Lopez. Work her way around the curve. Into the hook swing. Olivia coming out of Obstacle Ninja Academy. Finding the timing here for the hops across. Hold on tight. See that board start to tip on you. Gonna try to get to that last two handles. It's her 9th time with NSC. Utilize that small ledge to help with the pull up. Working her way down. Only seen her one time this season earlier back at Jungle Gym. We'll want to get through this cleanly. Break into that top 20. Oof. Fighting for it here. Building up that swing now. And gets the dismount down. Outside of Ninja, Olivia's part of the weightlifting team at her school.
Yeah, it's really impressive, the strength that she has. She's on the powerlifting team, which requires a certain area of strength, and then to be able to get through the bogeys, it's like such a wildly different area of strength, and she's good at both of them. Like, how does that add up?
That is a true hybrid athlete. Hold on tight. Ledge just out of reach, was a little far back. Not able to hold on there. Just trying to shake it out and get the grip back. Yeah, it's almost like two opposing training disciplines.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's a great way to put it.
Ooh, it's tough, man, because the powerlifting, I mean, you're throwing around a lot of weight, and that will add more muscle mass, but then at the same time, Ninja, it's all about your own body control and air awareness, and she's got the skill set, but it does make it perhaps a little more challenging when it comes to the grip-intensive obstacles and not going to get past. Can press your luck, but in 10th place right now. We'll see how many more runners there are to go in wave 3. Bit of a chance there potentially to be secured, but a handful more could be a bit of a hot spot to be still. David Bergman right, Cake Ninja ready to go. Stride his way into action. Coming out of the Jungle Gym down there in Florida. We were there for a qualifier late last year. Always a fun one to go and visit. David hopping his way across, looking for a big skip here. Big hop up and over. Originally from Texas, so back in some home turf perhaps. Getting ready for the bogeys here. Let's see what that grip strength looks like.
It's a little, the lock-off strength is a little similar to the obstacle of the Legos at Jungle Gym, so I'm sure David was practicing those pretty heavily.
Good point. Yeah, the Legos were a pegboard crossing style obstacle with Lego bricks in your hand. The bogeys here, the Mary Cliff Miss, no pegboard kind of maneuvers. Just trusting your grip on those small ledges, no problem for David so far. Holding, quick transition over. And gets the swing across and heading on over now to the big swing. Seventh NSC for Mr. David here as we build up that momentum. Getting ready for takeoff. Being pretty patient with it. Doesn't get it in the first try.
You need a lot more than that.
A little more forceful of a start to get that momentum built up. Ooh, again, gets the height but not the distance.
You gotta jump early.
30 seconds left. Trying to figure out the timing on this is so frustrating when you know that time is ticking away. Here we go, final attempt. Ooh, covers the ground, but can we get the dismount? I don't think we got it. It was on the final ring before the dismount, and a great run. 11th place right now. I think that may be enough. Top 40 move on. Mila Goetting standing by, training out of Big Time Ninja. We are getting ready to go. Some final clarification out there. Season 2 Youth NSC champion. Working away onto the swinging rings now. And up we go on to the Christmas tree. Got 7th place at Obstacle Academy to kick things off this season. Just missing on the dismount. Last 2 handles, we'll have to try again. Opt for the bookend approach. Thought about it and was like, not quite. Not quite as comfortable as some have made it look. We've only seen, I think, 3 or 4 athletes go that route. Next one. Hold on, Mila, not gonna get it. Final attempt. This will be a pretty big shocker. Hopping away through, tension here. Starting to get pretty high. Let's go for the skip and the big dismount. Okay, we're good. Have to fight through the rest of these obstacles. Time, only about a minute to go. Grip might be taxed a good deal from those repeat tries. Solid grip work, going straight on one side, monkey bar method. No problem there. That puts her into 20th, so we'll have to get through this to give herself a little more breathing room. On the leaderboard, rushes the throw. It's off axis just a little bit. Only have time for one more try. Goes right away on that second swing. Has to hurry. And the toss to the slope, not going to be able to maintain the grip.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge surprise here for Mila Goetting.
Tough break. No, we've been saying that Christmas tree has been catching a lot of athletes off guard. Andreas Johnson on the move right now. Single arm swings will make his way through. Trains out of the Obstacle Academy. Got a couple seasons of American Ninja Warrior under his belt back in these most 2 recent seasons, season 17 and 18. This is 9th time here with the NSC. Quick little sideways scramble. Saw him back at Obstacle Academy earlier this season. 13th place there. Try to figure out these floating ledges. I mean, just looking pretty casual to get to this point, but do we have the pull power to find that sliding ledge? Yes, we do. Kicks on out of there and looking up at the compress your luck. First catch in hand. Let's see what we got here for the next one. Double up, back swing. Too much. Went for the thumbs a little too late, couldn't put the brakes on enough. Got pretty good grip strength, but the accuracy required here.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise here. His grip strength is pretty good.
Says he can do a 10-minute dead hang without shaking out. So grip, not really the thing in question here. It's a little more technique-based obstacle. Took some extra time to recover, refocus. Good catch, dial in here for that big reach up. And he makes it count.
Well, the fact that he can do that on his third attempt tells you how good his grip strength is. Definitely an accuracy issue on those first two fails.
Don't think he'll have a problem here. They've got they've had the battering ram set up, similar kind of swing mechanism at Obstacle Academy. There's that grip strength once again.
Oh, Strat.
Get out of there.
Oh, it's timing out.
Okay.
Oh, it's close.
Okay. I
It
think
looks like he's good.
Not sure what the call is.
So it's so close, we're going to have to go frame by frame here.
Wow, dude. I mean, yeah, you look at the...
It's too close by the manual judgment. So we're going to pull this up frame by frame here, and we'll have an answer for you in just a little bit. But while we're doing that, Savannah Deschamps. This is one of my favorite hybrid athletes to watch. She was nominated last year for Hybrid Athlete of the Year. Really talented.
Trains at a Steel City Ninja out there in Pittsburgh. Senior this year. We're striding away across. Heading on now to the big hooks. 6 years of ninja experience. Always brings a lot of high energy to a course run. No problem there. Good control on the unstable bridge. Fighting her way through. Not wanting to take any falls there. Better to take it slow and controlled sometimes. Took 8th place at the Jungle Gym. So close to breaking it into the qualifying position. Just muscles through the cliff ledges here. Backswing already getting a lot of power built up. Straightens out a little bit more before looking for that dismount. Links it down. And getting ready for that sideways swing here on to Compress Your Luck. Rotate mid-flight. Catches and holds. Let's see if it's going to be delayed. Two-hand grab on the front. Nice transition around. Make sure the grip is strong and pulls through to the corner of the block. Heading on over to the big swing. Another strong hybrid run in the making here for Savannah. She's trying to find the swing tech here, facing the opposite direction. Goes backwards into it. Let's go with a 180 dismount. Second place for Savannah right now. A little time to recover. But here we go. On to the rise up. Obstacle Spin over, don't over-rotate. Savannah got to get onto the S here, steadies that swing. We got one more letter to go. Can I buy a vowel? Yes, I can. And can I buy a buzzer? Lock it in, another clear for Savannah. Excellent job. I think Mr. DeGangi's heading out right now with a microphone.
Savannah, you are going to do an interview.
Let's have a word with Savannah out there on the floor. Excellent job getting it clear in the hybrid.
Savannah! Come on over here. We'll look at our camera over here. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Savannah Deschamps. How are you feeling?
A little bit unnerved, but pretty good.
Unnerved? Well, that was an amazing run. Talk to me a little bit about what was your strategy heading into the run?
Well, I knew I wanted to go with the unstable bridge tech on the Christmas tree, and then my strategy was just to get through the cliffs really fast so that if I was out of energy by this point, I could still make it.
Yeah, well, talk to me a little bit. You're one of my favorite hybrid athletes to watch. You were nominated for Hybrid Athlete of the Year last year. What is your training like, and what prepares you to be so consistent at these hybrid courses?
I have an awesome team and awesome coaches that push me every day, and my strategy is just to do as good as I can on hybrid so I don't get knocked out by speed.
Yeah. All right, well, good luck. We got the speed round coming up later tonight. Awesome job on the hybrid.
Thank you.
Nice job, Savannah.
Well, excellent run out there. No hesitation. Stuck to her game plan. Shouted out the team back home watching and in support. Here we go. We got more athletes to go still. We're getting down to last quarter of the wave here. Josh Auer on the move right now, coming out of rock solid. He's working his way up and over, linking these moves through. Good hops across, skipping a couple holds there on the Christmas tree. That's the dismount. Quickly to this point, sub 30 seconds to this point. Wants to catch his breath before taking on the tough ledges. This is his 16th time competing with the NSC, so a long time in the game. Pretty familiar with the format and the various challenges, but the grip strength on the backswing peels him off those small ledges. This is the third qualifier for the season. Got 15th at Jungle Gym. Has not made it to day two again this go around, so he's got his work cut out for him here. On these bogeys, going to try to muscle through this one a little bit quicker. Onto it, but tosses up and not able to hold. Pull power here. Really being pushed to the max. Josh going to try to collect himself and give it one last try.
Yeah, he's getting there quickly.
Said he's put on about 10 pounds of muscle this past year. That might be playing a factor. It's a little tougher to move. You've got some extra weight to put on these tiny ledges.
Yeah, smooth to this point. Can he make the pop?
Not going to get it. In 30th place with a good bit of runners to go.
Quick update on Andreas Johnson. You can see he's sitting in 10th place. He did get it just under the wire, 259.89. Just getting it. So he did get the clear on the Russian swing. We had to go frame by frame and review his run.
All right, on the move right now, Sami Schuh. Making her way through. Coming out of the Ultimate Ninja Gym out in Albuquerque. Hopping on through these ledges. Offset, unstable bridge tech. Typical unstable bridge, you just got 2 different bridges to swing from. Most athletes can just hop across those in 1 or 2 moves. Seeing a lot of obstacles here at Rise, forcing the athletes to utilize every little piece. Not many areas they can really make big shortcuts or skips. Really testing the skill sets of these athletes through and through. Sami pulling forwards now onto these small ledges. It's her second NSC. Competed at Rise last season. 26th place there. And currently improving upon that performance by quite a margin. Let's see how we handle this pressure luck obstacle. Didn't look like the grip was shaky at all on the floating ledges prior to this. The toss into it was a little shallow, though. Needed to cover the ground a little bit more. Toss her way into it. A little higher up to allow that time to rotate over and grab onto those slopers. Not going to get it on try number 2. Three-time UNAA world champion. 3rd place at the Bucket of Chalk comp. Used to being able to take on some tough courses. This one, though, just a little too challenging for her. But quick to that point, 10th place. About 22 runners or so remaining. Cameron Godbout ready to go, already qualified. So should he take another qualifying spot, that'll help his overall leaderboard position and ultimately the run order position he's in for the finals at the championship. The Ocean State Ninja swinging his way through, looking comfortable here. Going straight into it.
Cam is the earliest running qualified athlete for the championship. We got a few of them in this competition. If you look at the leaderboard, a Q next to their name means that they are qualified. So like you said, Strat, he's going to be at the championship, just trying to improve that run order spot. Such an advantage, especially at the championship. On day 1, you get to run in the same spot for hybrid speed and burnout based on how you qualified.
Oh, looking confident on the transitions up to that point. Just got a little hesitated on the move up to the overhead ledge. Trains out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness Gym. Well, they love their cliffhangers out there. He's got the record at his school for most pull-ups and most sit-ups in a row. This is where that pull-up strength's going to be put to the test. Goes for the dyno up to it. Nicely done. Wonder what that record is for sit-ups. We used to have to do that 2 minutes in the Army. I don't quite have the abs like I used to back in the day. We're working through it here. It's Cameron looking for. And grab onto it. Hold on tight. Undercling with the thumbs to latch on. and get that dismount down. Swinging into it now. Also runs hurdles, the 100-meter hurdles for his school. Took second place last year and sixth place in the high jump. State championships. Big jump here for him, but loses to grip. Go back and give it another try. It's so much height there, the drop down peels him off. Taking some extra time here. He's got 15 seconds.
Oh!
Wow, what a grab, dude. That was a lot of force coming into it.
Yeah, he was up there.
Well, gets another point in the books and going to give this a try before time runs out.
Yeah, he knew he had to go. Sitting in 10th place. It's a good spot.
Another athlete coming out of the barn, Mr. Evan White. 8 years of experience. Tries to travel around as much as he can. Bouldering outside a lot. So you know the grip strength shouldn't be an issue for him when he gets to those floating ledges. Bucket of chalk 5.0 champion. Peter Bank in season 17 of A&W goes for the skip here. Underbar dismount, no problem for Evan. Dropping down right about 30 seconds past those first few obstacles.
Jeez, Strat.
Yep, no surprise here.
Jeez.
Alley-oop.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you serious?
Yeah, dude. As as a walk in the park. I mean, that just goes to show the difference when it comes to like athletes that focus primarily on rock climbing, bouldering, especially outdoors. I mean, even this is just that's like a jug for him. Strong work out there, Evan.
Yeah, this is a great course for him, and he is cruising right now. It's all going to come down to this Russian swing for him. He's in a great position right now and making great time.
Here we go. Oh, look out.
Yeah, this is where it's going to get a little dangerous for him.
Well, hesitated on the jump there. Safety team catching the apparatus for it. Swung back into him. No! Gosh, dude. I'm going to have a heart attack back here. He's waiting way too long.
Man, this was such a great course for him. Got here so fast and just comes down to this wildly different technical element.
I mean, yeah, he's got to maybe just take it back a notch. He's building up a lot of momentum.
Got to go early.
Jump. Ooh, gets a hand on, but not able to cover the distance. I'll take that. After the first two attempts, didn't cover any ground. At least got a better feel for it.
Oh.
So he'll be moving into speed. We'll have to have a strong run. Average run, perhaps, make it into that top 15, sitting in 12th right now. Adelena Messier standing by. All right, Adelena on the move right now. Trains out of the Albany Ninja Lab. 7 years of experience, matching that grip, swinging down. A little too hot coming off the platform. So has to take an early fall there, unfortunately.
Oh, no,
again.
Strat.
This is a lot of pressure on her early on. She's very consistent at making it into the finals.
We saw this happen to Mila Goetting. This would be a huge surprise if she's unable to figure this out. Oh, no, Strat.
That is heartbreaking. Oh, that's tough, man. She came in too quick off the first attempt. And here you just see the hand just missing. And, oh, man. Shocked by a lot of folks out there watching. Tough break, Adelena. Brett Strong on the move. Try to get a fast run here. Brett, pretty well known for his speed.
Brett, certainly a familiar face that we're used to watching on day 2 in the finals.
Yep, another athlete out of the Rock Solid team. Said in his bio, he was a big fan of Lincoln Park. I think he had the Rock Solid crew sing part of a Lincoln Park song to get him hyped up for one of his runs.
Yeah, leave it to Lincoln Park, I'd say.
Oh, no. Oh, we can't talk too much. We've had many a karaoke night there, DeGangi.
Yeah, I'd say let Lincoln Park do the singing. Come on, Brett.
Oh, forearms popping off right now. Hold on tight.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Nice job, Brett. Really fought for that one. It's his 13th time competing. Made it into the finals 7 times. Going with a sideways toss. Okay. All right. First one we've seen try that.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, well, it worked out for him, taking away some of the risk of having to go for a further reach onto the side when you're already prepped sideways like that. So trust that his grip can stay strong and already builds up a good swing right away. Goes into it all off axis.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with Brett here, and it's easy for me to say sitting here, but I think he'd be really good at doing the other beta, and because it's a sloper, if you swing back at all like we just saw, you're not going to be able to hold on here.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go the traditional way.
Perhaps he's listening.
Well, he knows he only has one chance, so perhaps that first way was just to cut out some time and not going to get through it.
Oh, and that's a bummer. I think he just lost an attempt there on that second try, and it's tough. Strategy just didn't pay off.
Well, here we go. Ben Barron's on the move right now, the hype guy, swinging his way through, coming out of Ninja U. Always an exciting one, brings a lot of energy to the course runs. Gets the swing through dismount. Ben leaning out, going for the climb up the pillar. Make the run through dismount, no problem there. Got 5 seasons of A&W under his belt. Started back in season 14. Started way back in A&W Junior. Season 1, big pull up there. Hold on tight, Ben. Powers his way through. Sub-minute to this point. This will be his 8th time competing. Has only made it into the final phase once before. So this would be huge for him to get in for another shot. Gets the pull through with one hand. I'm not sure. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Heading over for the big swing. Time to build up that momentum, go for a flight. Launching! My goodness gracious! It's shot out of there like a cannon. We'll give it another try. Jumped perhaps too soon. Gave him more of a beeline approach, not enough height. Dialing this in. Plenty of hang time and plenty of grip to stay strong. Looking for the dismount now onto that final board, and we get another look at the hops across the warehouse tops. We'll have 30 seconds. Can we get it? How's the bar tech look, Mr. Barons? There's one. Was right on the front side for a hot second. One final chance and not going to figure it out. A valiant effort. Quick to that point, puts him in the 6th place, only that one fall. Nice job, Mr. Barons. Nacssa Garemore standing by. Nacssa coming out of the Jungle Gym down in Florida. Plays basketball for his school currently. It's his 11th time competing with the NSC. Was our season 1 champion way back in the day. Got his coach, Kayla Bergstrom, competing later. If you want to go watch a classic NSC, definitely go check out season 1. Where Nacssa was able to cross a really challenging cliff line in the burnout there. Let's see if some of that cliff strength is still intact, and yes, it is. Nicely done, Nacssa. Get that dismount. Little cross-armed here for the swing through, but we figure it out.
That's Naxa's bread and butter, dude. That's where Nacssa lives.
Up and into the toss across now. Good switch grip. Looking for this catch. Bumps up immediately. Staying strong with the cliff line and heading on over for a quick trip. Flying through the air. Let's get this swing built up. Not too many places to really practice something like this. Woo! Just hang time, but not enough distance.
It's so far, and I don't know if you guys can tell at home if you're watching this how far it truly is, but it is so far. You feel like you're in the air forever, and I didn't even get to the ring.
Yeah, me too, man.
So,
yeah,
it's far.
Again, not quite there. It's like he thinks he has enough momentum and just jumps a little late, perhaps. This is where things can be pretty frustrating to figure out. You're down to your final try. Nothing really seemed to go differently on that second attempt. A lot more momentum being built up this time, though. Ooh. There we go. Fight for it, Nacssa. That's it. Links all those moves down, and we got time to spare. 2.
Oh, I thought that was it, Strat. That looked really good. That was a great attempt.
Well, we saw, you knew he was on short time. He had to go for it. What we saw when Nick got the clear, he was able to just go to the second top on that second warehouse right there. And he got that one side. He might have been able to link the dismount. Great run from Nacssa, though. And Savanna Salinas on the move right now. Savannah's already qualified as well. Putting the work in. Trains out of the Ninja Lair, Las Vegas, as well as the Rhino Ninja Gym out there in the Las Vegas area. Home to American Ninja Warrior filming. Big swing dismount, locks it in. Savannah working her way through the sidewall. Taking some time to chalk up, make sure that grip's going to be strong on these small edges. Quick work, quick bump over, nicely done. Onto the floating ledge here to swing into the bar for the dismount. Savannah does a lot of other OCR style races, Savage Race, Spartans, the DECA triathlons, part of the USA OCR national team. So really covering a lot of ground in the obstacle world. Good catch on the twist. 2 hands on the front, quick transition over onto the front board. Good pull through, but just misses the top of the block. Give it another go here. She got through this flawlessly. Just needs a little more height for the dismount.
Oh, no. She's getting a little frustrated here. She's already qualified for the championship. Which means she's taken top 4 at another qualifier, which shows you how good she is.
One last try here. Peeling off on the backswing. Tough moment there for her. Sitting in 10th. That may be enough. What athletes we have remaining.
Yeah, she's guaranteed to move on to the speed round. Sitting in 10th place.
Michael Matthews on the move right now. Coming out of the moving lad, San Dimas. Takes an extra swing here to be sure about that dismount. Didn't want to come into that too hot and take a fall off of start platform before the Christmas tree. And good, solid technique. Controlling his hops across. Seen some strong runs from Mr. Matthews this season. Got that burnout clear back at Ascend not too long ago. A lot of qualified athletes coming up in the run order. Mr. Matthews being one of them. Pulling his way up, nice job. Gets the drop down. No trivia for me this week in his bio. He's had a couple questions. No, he's had a couple questions in the past, but he's focused up right now.
Mr. Matthews.
He's all business this time around. I ain't got time to type. I got buzzes to hit. Building up this swing pretty quickly here. Just working his way towards the front portion of the board for the jump. Great launch. Quick switch grip grab and making one backswing to be sure about the next hold. Static reach and dropping on down. Plenty of time.
Jeez, we're coming off of a huge performance at Ascend. He is just right where he left off here. Looking very good, Strat. Very good, Strat.
There it is, Mr. Matthews taking first place. And we are cooking out there with these athletes here in Wave 3. Heading out there to go take a chat with them. Maybe not. I think we got to keep it moving here. We got a solid run from Mr. Matthews. As Zack Keenan is standing by. That's with a run like that, 2:06, 20 seconds, almost 20 seconds faster than Mr. Warren. And no falls to that point, so an extremely clean run. Pressure is on the rest of the field. So Zack Keenan standing by. And Strive Ninja Fitness, where he trains, hopping his way across. Making his way through onto the Christmas tree branches. Ooh, a little bit of a stumble there. We're going to try again. Too quick through. And making hops. Pretty quick here to try to make up for some lost time and gets the dismount that time. There it is. Nice work here, crossing those small ledges. Pulling his way up, slaps the top ledge, but not quite able to secure the grab. Was the World Ninja League 2023 World Champion and World's Strongest Ninja for the Young Adult Division. Took 8th place back at Ascend. Big swing up, Dinos his way up to the top. Lock in another point. Working his way up a little higher on that leaderboard. Remember, top 15 move on to day 2. Combined scores from hybrid and speed. Zack looking for the swing into that front ledge. Nice transition, quick hands. And a good pull through. Now looking for the big swing over on to the next obstacle. How much hang time can we get? Pulls the board back from the start platform. Get that momentum built up a little bit more. Ooh, my goodness, good job holding on tight, and we're going to get another point. And heading on over with about 30 seconds to go. First top locked in, second top locked in, third top right there, and dropping in Zack Keenan, back-to-back buzzers. 3rd place for that young man, nicely done. And just walks off the course. He's like, I'm heading to the water fountain. Nice job, man. Just 2 mistakes on the course, but a strong performance puts him into 3rd. And we'll start to see the rest of the athletes try to answer back as Emma Pereira on the move right now. Emma coming out of the jungle gym as well. Already qualified. It's her 11th time with the NSC and opting to go for the bookend approach. Taking out that risk of the unstable bridge technique, taxing the grip a little bit more. As we're climbing our way up and dropping down. Very consistent at making it into the next phase. Out of the previous 10 competitions she's done, she's made it into the finals 8 times. 80%. Into the finals we go. As Emma's looking for that bar dismount, swinging through, linking it into another point. Taking a chance here to catch your breath. Smart decision after pushing the pace to this point. Chalk up just a bit more, and let's see what we got for the toss across. Good catch on to the sloper, no problem there. Good lock off strength, back swing, lines it up for the dismount, and we're heading on over for the big swing. Emma putting together a really strong run here. I'll stomp down to find a little extra momentum where we can. Into the front side. One more backswing should do it. Goes airborne, good landing, no need to fall into the foam pit. And a quick transition right over, that's going to save her a little extra time. On to the rise up obstacle, let's get this sideways swing built up. Hold on tight for the grab overhead. Goes into the S and just need to swing on out for that E, and then there's the buzzer right there at 2:35, Emma Pereira. Clean run to that point, all the way through, no falls. Got a bit of a send train, a little bit of a clear train on the road right now. 3 buzzers in a row.
Emma!
You rarely see. We'll have a chat with Emma real quick.
We'll stand right here. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Emma Pereira, who just got off the course, full clear. How you feeling?
Good. Got a little out of breath. I like that course a lot, though. That was fun.
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the course?
I like grip things. I've been working a lot on my grip and like pull strength, so being able to use on the course is always nice.
A lot of pull strength. I mean, certainly the bogeys. You got this right here. Talk to me a little bit about these 2 obstacles and what's the difference? Some athletes getting through, some athletes not. What's the difference in your training that helped you get through that?
Recently, we've been training a lot of pull and just doing more grip workouts. Like Berg and I and the group have been doing a lot of dead hangs, 10-minute dead hang after every practice. So just getting to work on grip and pull strength has really paid off. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, good luck on speed. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Get the shout out.
Hey, nicely done. Got another buzzer out there. We are standing by, getting towards the tail end of the run order. We're standing by. And on the move, Addy Herman taking on the course right now as we swing our way through. Finding the rhythm now on to Christmas tree branches. Getting that backswing lined up for the dismount down. Nicely done. 18th time compete with the NSC. Very experienced in this format. Very consistent. 15 of those previous 17 times making it into the finals. Also qualified previously. third place at Ascend. As we are swinging our way through, no problems on the cliff ledges. Getting that chalk ready for that quick sideways throw. Trains out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness Gym. Looking for the throw here. And the backswing. Unfortunate miss there. Went for a quick transition. Just mistimed it a bit. Got her own obstacle line. Check out the DGS partnership she's got. You can catch some of her obstacles on the website and see what they offer for the Addy Herman line of obstacles.
A lot better here on this second attempt.
Here we
oh
go.
No, a slip.
Couldn't tell from the angle. I think we got it.
Yeah, she was clear.
Big toss coming up. Launching well beyond the pad where she needed to go. .30 seconds. Tricky part on this one is making sure that eye is leveled out. Sideways, good catch. And now the drop down. Addy just shortchanges the drop.
Yeah, big surprise there.
And it's going to be tough to get it in just a few seconds, but still strong enough run. Get her into the top 10. Be moving on into speed.
On the move now, we got Asa Reynolds. Asa coming out of Jungle Gym. Making quick work. You'll hear Asa on the Warm Up Zone podcast with Jackson Erdos and Josiah. They did some trivia last night. That'll come out tomorrow in between the open and female rounds of the finals, exclusively on Patreon. Ace is looking really strong so far. 35 seconds to this point. Lift strength looking really good. Yeah, Asa's doing good reach out there. Get the dismount. Yes, sir. Let's see if he's got this Russian swing figured out. Oh, my goodness. Easy for him. 1 minute and 17 seconds to this point. Well, he's going to have 3 very good attempts at this. We'll see if he needs them or if he can get it done here on the first try. It would vault him into first place if he does it in under 2:06. Let's see if he can get it. Just overshoots on the first attempt. First place out of the question, as Michael Matthews did it clean. Could still get into second here. Final attempt. He's a little bit on top here. Can he link the dismount? Oh, just not quite enough.
Aka, any questions? All right, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, on you.
And Akshara Pappu is your next athlete here in the female division. Aka dealing with a little bit of a shoulder injury. Apparently not too bad of an injury. She's looking really confident here. Aka is one of the better burnout athletes in our sport. We saw her clear the burnout at Jungle Gym a few weeks ago. And so as she gets ready to take on these cliff bogeys, don't expect too much trouble here. As evidenced by the one-handed swing through.
Yeah, just making light work of that. Hold on tight.
I mean, just swinging through one hand, and gosh, she's so strong.
Yeah, that Vitality crew definitely trains those ledges. Gets the turn here. Nice catch. And the sideways grab. Almost a tougher version to go through that. Be able to grab blindly on the opposite side. Nice job, Aka, as we head on over for the big swing.
And you can see she's just got so much confidence when it comes to those tiny cliffhanger grips, making it look easy. And now 1 minute and 37 seconds. She is flying through this course. She can figure out the Russian swing here on the first attempt.
Quite literally flying right now. Good toss across. Quick little stumble out of the foam pit and right into the last obstacle with a minute to spare. In fourth right now. Potential to take that top spot away from Savannah. She can get this on her first attempt. Up and over. Nice job. 10 seconds. Dropping down, one-handed save on the S, going into the E, and swinging down for the buzzer for the clear at 2:18. Taking the top spot here in the hybrid round. Nicely done. As we are walking our way off the course, fist bumps all around. But head on back. I think DeGange's going to have a quick chat.
We'll stand here. We'll look at our camera over here. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Aka. Aka, you got the clear, full clear, fastest time. How you feeling?
I feel really good. I think I executed my plan really good. I wanted to be fast in this course, and I wanted a good spot for speed next round, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, well, I think you've done a good job of doing that. Looking on as a spectator, I think we all look at you as a very, very talented burnout athlete, especially with these cliffs, a lot of cliffs and a lot of burnout-style obstacles in this course. How does it feel as an athlete going in, knowing, like, seeing things on the course that, from what the spectators think, plays to your strengths?
I felt really confident on all the cliff obstacles. I was surprisingly tired by the time I got to the boxes, but I knew that if I just kept going and didn't stop, I think I would make it, because I think the longer I rest, the more it, like, gets to my hands, so I knew I had to just keep moving.
Well, congratulations. We got the clear. We're sitting in first place, and good luck on speed coming up.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Nicely done out there. Up now is going to be Sam Folsom. Repping the barn as we make our way across. Big swings. Known for his power. Oh, speaking of power. Oh, no. I think we just lost Hunter. We got a cameraman down. DeGange heading out to the floor to see what the word is as we try to find some footage to capture Mr. Folsom as he's making his way across. I'm in the back room, so I can't see how he's doing out there. think we are on a spare cam somewhere to catch the rest of the action. Sorry about that, Mr. Folsom, as we're making our way on the backup cam. Not sure what happened out there. Just the Blair Witch came out of nowhere and took Hunter out. Mr. Folsom making it through the bogeys without any fault so far. Onto the sideways grabs now, onto the sloper here. Sam putting on the brakes. Mid-flight and gets the dismount down, heading on over for the big flight. We got to take on the the Russian swing here. Launching for it here coming up. Barely grazed the ring. Get another attempt. And as DeGangi has gone mobile. Out onto the course to catch last bit of action here from Sam's run. Might be seeing yet another clear. Sam, what control here, not letting that bar slide. Staying, so still up there. And Sam not figuring this out. Tough break here for Sam, 10 seconds. Pretty capable on the bar type obstacles, but this one goes him off guard. We're gonna have a commercial break and be right back.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home. Built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks to our sponsors. Josiah Pippel standing by and on the move right now. Swinging his way across. Another strong performing athlete in the NSC. Already qualified. 15th competition here. He's made it into the finals 11 of those previous 14 times. Qualified, kicking things off this season all the way back at Vitality Obstacle Fitness, getting 4th place there. Quick swing on over for the dismount. One of the tallest athletes in the game. Shouldn't have a problem on these grips. Back swing, put on the brakes, good reach here, and the pull through for the dismount down. Heading on over to the swing, just at a minute. Stomp that swing, build up that momentum. Good high grab, no problem on the catch. See how aggressive of a landing it can be, but Josiah looking strong out there. One more obstacle to go. Clean to this point, quick to this point.
2:06, the time to beat right now.
Gets this in one, it is possible. Whoa! Peel out City. We talked about it. Sometimes if you try to link on just the front side, that peel out potential is there. It still needs that forceful landing like he did in the first cradle. Overshot that time. Gotta wonder if he's just trying to go for a shortcut on that second attempt. See how he decides to approach this on that third try. Small hop, and again. Not able to figure out the warehouse tops. Still a strong run from Josiah. Emily Keener standing by for her run. We are on the way. Saw her younger brother compete out here today. Emily, coming out of Colorado, trained to the Arc Ninja. Working our way through Christmas tree right now. Hold on tight. That's our Season 2 champion. It's our first qualifier for this season. We're working our way up onto cliff ledges. Now they set up some pretty tough lines out there at the Arc. And is currently an EMT, or currently in an EMT program and considering it as a career option after high school. Definitely a important role. And not going to get the swing lined up the way she wanted and decided to drop instead of being in that off-axis swing. Going to just take the fall and take the time to recover. Shaking out and giving it another go. Pinky's popping off a bit on the sides. And the reach over, dropping down, not going to get it on her second attempt. So the grip is being taxed. a great deal on these first 2 tries. Can we recover enough? She made it to the swinging ledge on her first try. Time ticking away. She doesn't want to wait too much longer. Big leap up, going to try to cut out some of the grabs.
Come on, Em. Fight for it. Dig deep, Em. Come on.
But the fall there is not going to be enough to move into the speed round. That's going to be it for Emily. Tough fall for her out there. We are standing by with Mr. Caleb Bergstrom. Caleb on the move right now, coming out of the jungle gym. Oh, we lost some feed here. Come on, guys. Don't do battery changes mid-run. Sorry, Caleb, we're back. As he is clean to this point. Working that grip strength a lot out of Jungle Gym, where he's the head coach down there. Family runs the gym and the program. Out there for many years now. Caleb builds up that swing for the quick transition over onto the second compression block. One extra backswing to dial this move in. Another long-time NSC athlete. Used to be one of the youth athletes, one of the young up-and-comers back in the day. Now he's been coaching many of those youth athletes that are competing alongside him. Big jump here shouldn't be a problem for Caleb. Good switch grip grab to be sure about it. Nice hop down, and he is looking in tip-top shape as we are getting ready for this final obstacle. Very consistent, making it into the second round with a 90% rate of getting through into the finals, and boom, with a dive roll up and over the top. 155. Sub 2 minute hybrid clear. A little bit of panache to finish things off at the buzzer. Nicely done, Mr. Bergstrom. I think DeGanji's heading back out for another interview. Let's go hear from DeGanji on the floor.
You want to take a stand right here?
Sure.
Look at our camera over here, our handsome cameraman, Hunter.
Yes,
over
sir.
there. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Caleb Bergstrom, just getting off the course. We got the full clear, 1 minute and 55 seconds, fastest time. How we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. First NSC back since the championship. I haven't competed a lot because I just had my second baby. So it feels good to come back and do something.
Yeah, I mean, talk to me. It's kind of a long hiatus, like you said, since the championship. What is it like as you step on the starting platform? Are there nerves being away for so long? Is there excitement? Like, what is it like?
Yeah, the nerves never go away. Honestly, the more you do, the more they stick with you because you want to, you want to show you still got it. And there's always that doubt, but you just got to let it go and let your body move.
Yeah, I mean, really smooth, especially throughout the course. Talk to me a little bit about your field of athletes. Like you said, you want to show you still got it. What do you expect from the rest of the field? We got Nathaniel, we got Jackson, Phil, Tyler coming up. You got the fastest time right now, but what do you expect from the rest of it?
Yeah, the field's the strongest it's ever been. I think the last obstacle is very precision-based, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm just looking forward to watching them run. I've been sitting on my couch watching NSCs. Now I get to watch as a competitor. That's fun.
Yeah, what do you want to say to the people sitting on the couch at home, Ashley and the babies?
I want to say thank you for all the support. And Ashley, I love you. Thank you for watching the kids while I'm gone competing. And I can't wait to be home.
Well, congratulations, Caleb. Can't wait to see you on speed.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
Well, there you go. We're extremely strong performance and a strong return to the game. Mr. Bergstrom looking strong out there. as Mr. Nathanael Honvou will be standing by, get things underway. Down to single digits for the athletes remaining. As Nathanael making his way across, he's had some really exciting runs this season. Making his way up, he's already qualified. Took first place at the very first qualifier this season at Vitality. Took fourth at Jungle Gym. So he's had some podium finishes this season already. We're working our way across. Grip strength being tested. That first reach up, almost had it. Nathanael will get another try here. He's gotten on American Ninja Warrior in season 17 and 18. Trains out of the Movement Lab, Ohio. There it is. Needs to lock this one in. Bump into the top 40. He's in 37th place, but needs a little bit more breathing room, so it's vital he gets across this obstacle. Back swing, puts on the brakes just enough, powers his way onto the platform, and heading on over for the big swing. 24th place. So we start to build up momentum. Somebody's capable of making it beyond the ring in one go. It'd probably be Nathanael here, as he's got a lot of momentum. You can see the wind built up. Hold on tight. Nice work. 142 to this point. Front side, back side, not quite there. Have to try again. Run over and grab some chalk real quick. Try to help with the grip, just in case. Seen a lot of flying bar this season as well in the NSC. It's a tricky shoot through flying bar. Back at ascend. Ooh, front side, not enough on one side. Too much forward swing, one last chance. Here we go. Nathanael fought for it, and he got it and clotheslines the buzzer in the process. Had to dig deep on that one. Great job pushing through, Mr. Honvou. On the course.
It's a good job. Puts him in a fifth, especially after some of the early missteps. It's a good way to finish. Down to the wire.
Well, hopping into action right now. Old KK, Kherington Andrews.
Yeah, the champ.
Yep.
Defending champion. This is her first NSC of the season. She's trying to defend that title. We've never had a repeat champion in NSC.
Going with the bookend approach here. Trains out of Iron Sports. Got 5 years of ninja experience. Has been focusing more on the track and field activities with her school. We're chalking up a little bit. See how that grip strength holds up on this tough line of cliff ledges. Working on the pole vaulting skills.
Yeah, if you're a pole vaulter, this will make sense to you. She vaulted 12.6 as a freshman, which is absolutely absurd. So very, very talented pole vaulter.
Well, grip strength doesn't look like it's taking a break, as we got through that pretty cleanly and quickly. Shake out a little bit before the compression obstacle. The world champ for the WNL back in the 2023 season. UNA champ back in 2022. the World Cup champ in 2023 as well. Quick switch grip grab to make sure we get the hold here locked in. Needs a little more momentum. Taking another backswing for him, locking in the next point, heading on over. She's used to flying through the air on the pole vault, so probably not too concerned with the hang time being created here. Just needs to figure out the timing for the leap. Ooh, and we get the landing. Think we're good. Yep, thumbs up. And 45 seconds remaining as we hop our way on. Looking for the eye grab. Nice catch. On to the S. It's the E and dropping down for the buzzer and a clean run from KK Andrews. Incredible job making it through. First run back gets that buzzer locked in. All right, going to be moving on here. Next athlete standing by. The technician, Tyler Smith, finishing up his visualization up there. Ring in hand. Tyler is ready to go. Down to the last 5 runners. One out of Edwardsville, Illinois, training at the barn. One of the founding members of the barn crew. Highly technical athlete. This course should be ripe for the picking here. Or Tyler, as he's just nice and casually finding his way through. Making his way across without any issues. Tyler getting onto that sideways grab. Nice catch under cling in hand. Big reach across. Dismounting down and heading on over to the big Russian swing. It's Tyler's 22nd NSC. Extremely experienced. Probably the most experienced with NSC over the years. Looking for the big launch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he could have went straight to the splat. The ring wasn't in the way. Artek, no problem. Tyler Smith, no problem at all. 1:38, 20 seconds faster than Caleb. Man was cooking out there. Getting a little long into the night, so we got to pass some of these interviews to finish things up. Still have speed to go. Down to our last handful of athletes. Noah Munier is going to be standing by, but what a run by Tyler. Noah Munier is standing by. Down to our final 4 athletes. Noah, multi-time champion of the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. I blame this man for DeGanji's torn lat as he was battling to try to take out
It's
Noah.
all his fault.
It's his 13th time competing with NSC. He's got a 92% appearance rate in the finals, so he's, out of those 12 previous times, 11 times he's made it in. Helped kick off this season of NSC by helping run the qualifying course out there at Vitality, his home gym where he trains. Building up that swing, gets that sideways move, no problem. Gets that next move, undercling, locked in. Oh, he's another ninja that's been traveling around doing workshops. I think they've got one coming up, so interested in being trained by Mr. Munir. Check out, see what they have to offer as he tries to get this swing built up. A lot of height, goes for a flip. My goodness. Noah getting a little lost in the sauce up in the air is going to take a reset. Might be giving some athletes some ideas to go for a little flare out there. There we go, a little more locked in. On the toss across, Monkey Barn his way through to the finished platform.
All right, we'll keep an eye on redemption time to see who's the first to hit that flyaway regrab on that.
Yeah, don't bring Bob Reese out here. We're doing all sorts of tricks out there. Good bar control. Oh, but the next move over was just a little out of reach. Should be able to lock it in that time, and there it is. Nicely done. Noah Munir gets to clear the bow to the crowd. There are a couple missed moves, but not too many. Strong performance once again. Very consistent performer out there. Nice job, Noah.
Isabella, any questions? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, onward.
Up now is going to be Isabella Folsom. He's working away across. Swinging away into action, also training out of the barn. Already qualified. Last 3 athletes in the field have already qualified. Isabella, one of the few athletes to have a 100% appearance rate across her NSC experience. 11 times that she's competed, has made it into the finals 11 of those times.
That's wild.
So looking to keep that streak alive. He's gotten a handful of hybrid clears in the past. Looking to add a few more, potentially, to the books. Qualified back at Obstacle Academy, took second place there. It's that swing built up. Oh, they've been advertising a lot for the mini barn competition they've got coming up, where they usually do a big barn comp for the older athletes, but they're lowering the age limit now, so check out the barn competitions they've got coming up. The younger age ranges, and get to try some of their cool obstacles out. They always come up with some unique ones. Is Isabella going for a trip across the pad? No problem, right across into the dismount. Very efficient. 218 is the time to beat. Leaping up into action. Let's see. Tricky part here is just this turnover on the eye. Oh, not quite able to get the rotation. Take a reset here. There's just a little hung back on the momentum, perhaps. Overshoot just a bit more. There we go. Straightening out for these next few grabs. And dismounting down for a clear, another buzzer added to the books by Isabella Folsom. Last two runners, here we go. Phil Folsom going to round out the barn crew. Phil finding his way onto the hooks and into the Christmas tree we go. Big hops across, going to try to make some quick work here, but steadies up for the dismount. Doesn't want to accidentally take an early fall. 22 previous competitions, 19 appearances into the finals. Qualified back at Obstacle Academy in 4th, took 3rd place at the Jungle Gym. Try to take another podium spot. He's been a consistent performer this season. Out of all the comps, you've got that burnout clear back at Obstacle Academy earlier this season. Pretty cool moment for him as he's working for this hold here. Put on the brakes and pulls through. Nice job, Phil. Building up that swing here. Timing out that leap. Ooh, my goodness. Tried to go for the swing right away. Held back, stayed patient. Stayed strong, looking for the dismount, no problem here. Or staring down the line at the Bartek. Up top and dropping down. Not quite there. Try number 2. Onto the barn top and pulls through for the dismount down, and there it is. Get another clear for that man. Phil Folsom finishing up. 2:01. Send train here towards the end of the day. Didn't think we were going to see it the way things started out. And now to close out the prelim hybrid course, Mr. Jackson Erdos. Get a chance to hear what he's got to say from the warm-up zone. Be on for the Patreon supporters tomorrow as Jackson finds his way through right now. Got to sit down with Josiah and Asa. Definitely tune into those, see what they got to talk about as he is trying to push the pace here really quick. Feeling the pressure that the other athletes have put on him as the last runner of the day for taking on speed. Working his way over. Big backswing. Gets the turn. Throwing into it, locking in those thumbs to close it up. Trains out of the gravity forge. Very consistent performer. Getting that swing up and over. No problem for Jackson, looking like he is locked in 100%. Take a little more chalk. First top, second top. Underbar tech, nicely done. And 128 even faster. My, oh my, that hybrid course is going to be tweaked a little bit tomorrow. Great job. I know they'll usually add one more obstacle, but impressive work from the Wave 3 athletes. Close things out. Let's see who the top 40 open athletes and top 20 female athletes will be. Well, that'll do it. Incredible job to all the athletes taking on the course today.
Yeah, pretty wild strat. Here's a look at your leaderboard. Akshara Pappu sitting in first place. Savannah Deschamps, Emma Pereira are your top 3 right now, heading into the prelim speed round. So they will be our final runners. You can see the top 20 If you go to our website to find the full leaderboard. And here's a look at where things stand in the open division. One second, folks.
We'll get that updated here for you. Well, while Mr. DeGangi takes care of that, I just want to say thank you all again for hanging out with us. Here's a look at the leaderboard, all updated. Jackson Erdos, Tyler Smith, Caleb Bergstrom, all sub 2-minute times, incredibly fast out there. Awesome job. Some exciting runs throughout the day. Things will be in reverse run order. So if they got first, they'll be running last. Going into the speed round.
So that is going to do it for our prelim hybrid round. We're going to get things moved over, our course changed up for the prelim speed. We'll be back in just a little bit. Make sure you refresh that YouTube and jump on our prelim speed stream. That's going to do it. A huge thank you to all of our athletes, spectators, and sponsors, and of course our Patreon supporters. Check out our Patreon for a lot of fun bonus content. The Warm-Up Zone, hosted by Jackson Erdos, going to be out tomorrow. Also, NSC Elimination drops a new episode this Wednesday, and hop on Patreon to play NSC Fantasy and follow along. Let's take a look at where the current fantasy leaderboard is real quick. Let's see how my team's doing.
Who's on top? Who's leading the charge here? W Team got 285 points.
We're not in the top 8 yet,
nope,
Strat, but that's
not
all right.
on there.
That's all right. All right, everybody, so that is going to do it. You can see the Rise crew jumping into action to get the speed course ready. We'll be back with speed in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. See you soon.
Thanks, y'all.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet, sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.